I mean, it has to be gold first, right? Because that's the top of the podium. Do I have to put them all down, or do I just do gold and then no trophy? Gold and no trophy doesn't do it. Maybe black is super giga trophy, like you're a judge. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of astounded and I almost feel cheated that it isn't gold, silver, bronze, black. From the top of the podium, fall to rock bottom. My mind just isn't getting this. Am I stupid, or did they just make this one way harder than the others for some reason? I feel like I would rather be pushing rocks. People in chat are saying that they messed up, it's not you. What do you mean when they messed up? Is the game glitched, or is the puzzle just bad? It's just bad? Wrong wording, they messed up the text. The braille is wrong? Am I being told the wrong? Do they do it backwards? Is it supposed to be from the bottom to the top? How would you do that, though? How would you do that with where bronze is? Oh, I guess you would do this, and then this, and then this, and then gold? They all stayed down. From the top of the podium, fall to rock bottom. A loud noise echoed from underground. So they gave me the hint backwards. How do they make a mistake like that? Like, I'm just confused. How do you put the wrong braille? If the hint had actually told me to go from the bottom to the top, I would have thought that puzzle was really cool, because I would have figured it out. But, like, does anyone have an explanation for how from the top of the podium, fall to rock bottom means start at no medal and go to gold medal? Maybe they're Australian. Okay, but we, like, all agree that this is wrong, right? Like, I don't see any way you could interpret this correctly. From the top of the podium, fall to rock bottom. How are you ever supposed to interpret that as start at 0 and then go bronze, silver, gold? Like, that just doesn't make sense. It should be the opposite way. It should be like from rock bottom, climb to the top. That's what it should say. From rock bottom, climb to the top. And then you would be like, okay, so I have to, like, I get bronze, then I get silver, then I get gold. All right, as long as we're all in agreement that, like, I'm not to blame and they did that backwards, then I'm fine. It is a little disappointing because, honestly, that puzzle was really neat as soon as I had the actual hint instead of a fake hint. But, overall, Reggie, like, that one badly put in text box aside, Reggie Castle gets a thumbs up from me for puzzle. Good puzzle, aside from that. I should heal Groudra to be safe. Although Groudra isn't really going to be able to hit this one because this one's weak to... Well, no, I don't know how... Reggie Ice is more specially bulky, but doesn't it also have a really good, like a decent Phys-Def stat? And Reggie Steel is balanced. I think Reggie Ice is base 100 defense and Reggie Steel is base 150. So I should be able to Dragon Claw this thing, even if I'm like 10 levels ahead. It's a statue of a Pokemon. It seems to exude power. I read the engraved writing. A body of steel, a head of ice. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, another good one. I like the Reggies. These Reggie fusions have all been pretty good. You should take a Dragon Claw. Shoot it. I actually think after all that talk we did about saving earlier, I didn't save before this one because I was way too focused on the puzzle being wrong. So, you know, we need to not screw this one up. Also, I once again forgot that steel resists dragon, so I can definitely Dragon Claw you a lot. I don't want to take a risk on a roll with another Dragon Claw here, though. I think now we Spark Ball you and then start throwing Pokeballs. Burn. Get in this status ball. Ow. This thing is quad weak to fire. It should die when it makes eye contact with Groudra. It really should. It should just explode on the spot. What's your favorite game, Chaos? My favorite game is Tales of Xillia for the PlayStation 3. I should do a top 10 favorite games video one day. That would be very, very hard to do, though. That would be a nightmare of a video to make. And it would also be, like, super long. Oh, you have Ice Beam. I'm quad weak to that. I see you, too, know how to take advantage of quad weaknesses. Make it top 20? That would be even harder. Ranking the Tales of games would be fun, though. I am definitely going to do a video where I rank all of the Tales of games after I finish them all. There are like 4 Tales of games I haven't played yet. I haven't played the 3rd game, the 4th game, the 5th. No, I played the 5th. That's Symphonia. I haven't played the 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 9th, or 11th. So I have 6 more. I still have 6 more games in the franchise to play. I played 11 of the 17 games. Some of them more than once. Hey, get in this fusion ball, by the way. First 24-hour stream will only cover 1 to 13 of Chaos's top 20 games. Yes, and then the other 7 will allow me to create Kingdom Hearts. Chaos, off the top of your head, what's the 5 games you enjoyed the ending specifically the most? Okay, so you said off the top of my head, so I'm actually not going to try and think about this very much. So this answer probably would change if I were to really sit down and think of all the possible games and whatnot. But off the top of my head, Tales of Arise is the first game I think of when I think of one of my favorite endings of all time. Following that, Tales of Xillia I think is really good. This is going to be such a cop-out, but the next one I thought of was Tales of the Abyss because I'm thinking of my 3 favorite Tales of games, all of them that have great endings. All 3 of those 3 Tales of games, Arise, Xillia, and Abyss, probably in that order. 2 other games that I really love the ending of. I really enjoyed the ending of Final Fantasy VII Remake specifically. And then probably Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory had a really good ending. All the stuff with Erica and whatnot. I really enjoyed that. So off the top of my head, those are the 5 that I thought of first. I don't think that they would be my long-term answers if I took more time to think on that question, but you want it off the top of my head, so there you go. By the way, chat, I did it. Digimon Survive had one of the best endings ever because it meant you were done with the game. Good point, well made. Hate that game. Aha! I was about to say, is Reggie, like, did something happen now that I've caught them all? Like, is Reggie Gigas around here? Ah, the sealed chamber. Well, 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 look who it is, the original Titan himself. We got one more catch to do, chat. It wouldn't really make sense to, wouldn't really make sense to have... I don't have any hyper potions? Wouldn't make sense to have Raygigas anywhere else. Hello. It's a statue of a Pokemon. It seems to exude power. I read the engraved writing. A body of rock, a body of ice, a body of steel. When combined, the three Pokemon, the king shall appear. That was the cry of like a, why is it sitting? That was, what was that Pokemon cry? Is that like Clink Clang or something? I actually, for a second there, I thought that they were gonna be like, you have to fuse all three Reggies into one, and then you can get Raygigas, but instead he's just here. Oh, it was Zoroark! It was Zoroark, you're right. You're right, chat. It was absolutely Zoroark. That did more, okay, it was a crit. I was about to say, it did a lot more than I was expecting. You should live another if I don't crit again. All right, nice. And I think I have one more Spark Ball, I sure do. So let's just parry you real quick, and then it's Pokeball throwing time. Not revenge. Dude's just taking a load off. He's like, I've done so much friggin' work. I've been pulling around these continents Groudon was making. Let a brother relax. Wow, that was easy. Does Raygigas have a higher than average catch rate, chat? Compared to your average legendary? Ooh, I like this one. Oh, this one's also really cool where it's slamming down its arms. But I like this one where the eyes are glowing. The sitting one was also neat. The colossal Pokemon. Oh, that messed up the floor. I would like to use dive, thank you. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, well, we've, I was really hoping they'd open that up. We got all the Reggies, though. Yeah, I don't think Raygigas and Slacking would be very good because you either have to have Truant or Slow Start, both of which suck. Because they don't have any other abilities. The thing that would make them great fusion targets is getting rid of their abilities. Not just picking between one or the other. Get me out of here. All right. Now, we have not gone to Resort Gorgeous, I don't think. I actually think the only place left in the Sevi Islands is Resort Gorgeous and the Rocket Warehouse, right? I think we've gone everywhere. We're getting really close to being done with this playthrough. Have I already been streaming for almost an hour? Dude, time friggin' flies. Heal me. Bum, bum, bum. All right, hello, open up. Let me in, let me in. Do. Let's make some space here real fast. Dude, time does fly when you're reading Braille, you're right, chat. You're so right for that. Whoops. Put you here. Where did the other Reggie fusions go? Are they in here? They are. I love that they just have their normal names, by the way. Reggie Steel, Reggie Ice, Reggie Rock. That's them, just like I remember. Just as I recall. I think out of these, the Reggie Rock, the Reggie Steel, Reggie Rock fusion is my favorite. I really love how it looks like Reggie Steel breaking out of Reggie Rock's body. They're all pretty cool, though. This one is kind of just like Reggie Rock with ice around him, but it's still good. I like the combination of Reggie Steel and Reggie Ice in that one. I'm gonna unfuse you guys. I want to use a Rayquaza fusion, so we need to, like, figure out what... I could fuse you with, like, Regigigas. Oh, my goodness. Dragon normal? Could we make the best Drampa of all time? This looks really cool. That's very interesting. Very tempting, even. This grass flying one also looks pretty good. Could still try and get long-term Sceptile. This would also end up being grass flying if I tried to do that. Why is this one like a portal? Bum 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 bum. Did we ever get a Dragon Ice type? This dragon flying one looks really cool to me. I feel like it's gotta be Dragon Normal or Dragon Ice. What do you look like? Let me see what you got going on. Oh my goodness. It's some kind of eldritch horror. I kinda love it. Raygigas. This looks like a Spectro. Does it not? This is a Spectro, right? This might even be a Crawl. This is like a Crawl Spectro from beyond the portals. This is the most normal dragon I've ever seen. You're right, chat. It's the most normal. It has a unique dex entry. Raygigas has only been seen dormant, however, when awake has displayed immense power. The laser beams it fires from its arm can rip through mountains. Maru Uchiha looking Spectrobe over here. It's jolly? I think we should keep slow start. I kinda think this is what we're doing now. We have Stab E-Speed? Another Stab E-Speed legendary Pokemon? You don't need Dragon Pulse. You're a physical attacker now, I've decided. Dragon Dance? I forgot that Rayquaza just gets that? Alright, yeah, a decision's been made. Did you give it slow start? No, I gave it airlock. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, you fusions that were just to get us into the Reggies can be unfused now. Unfuse. Unfuse. I'm gonna need more DNA splicers. Whoops. That's not how you do that. Unfuse. Bum-ba-da. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do with these Reggies? Also, I need to fuse Aggxys with something. Can I fuse Aggxys with one of you? I mean, I can. These both look incredible. Steel Psychic, right? I think I'm putting this in immediately. This looks incredible. Dude, that's so amazing! Aggxys! This is also one of the coolest ones we've ever seen. Holy cow, that's great. It has a unique entry. Aggxys was observed fighting on the dangerous battlefields of the Kalos War many years ago. It uses its iron spear to scare off opponents. Yo, that's pretty sick. Bad natures, but we go with what we got. Hasty is better. You don't need Metal Sam. You're most assuredly gonna be a physical attacker. Bum 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 bum. Alright, yeah, this is pretty sick. Get in here. Volca Dragon, you've been here for a little while. You can take a breather.